Don't you think it's weird how we live in a society where you'll be looked at as weird, boring, or ridiculed if you claim to have certain standards? What do I mean by standards? I mean by standards for relationships, standards for your health, standards for what you will and will not participate in. For example, doing certain vices. The reason I speak about this is because I was one of those people. I used to look at anybody who didn't drink or do certain things and think, you must be so boring. You're missing out on life. Like, life ain't wavy for you, life ain't fun. But now, finally coming to the other side and embracing sobriety, and not just sobriety, coming to a place that I like to call the promised land, where you feel high of life, I'm realizing it's the other way around. The people who are constantly indulging in all these vices like alcohol, drugs, whatever, they're the ones actually missing out on life. How do I know? Because since I've embarked on this journey, which is something I've been trying to do for so many years, and I always failed time and time again. I could never do it. And eventually, we've come to this position now because I failed so many times. So there's a lesson in that for anybody who is trying to give up any sort of addiction, is you have to keep trying. If you truly want it, if your desire is stronger than the want for that life, if your desire for the new life and a new and better you is greater than your position. So if your desire for change is greater, you'll get there, man. You just gotta keep going. Don't ever stop, because I'm telling you, it's beautiful on this side. It's not even, it's like 6:30 now. Like, I had 5 hours sleep. I feel amazing. I can just appreciate so many things. Like, I've got my time, energy, spirit, everything back, because that's what that stuff does to you. It poisons your spirit. All this alcohol, all these drugs, they actually poison you. Like, I'm not no saint, like I said, I'm not Mr. Righteous, but the reason I'm making this video is I want to show you, because I know so many people out there suffer from these problems. And not only that, society is making it like you're the weird one if you don't partake in it. Like, nah, man, that's all wrong. Completely wrong. Completely. I can't even imagine where my life would be if I didn't spend years abusing myself, living that lifestyle. Like, I was trapped and hooked in that shit, man. The stories I could tell you, my goodness, the opportunities I've lost. Like, of course, there's been a lot of fun in it and all that. I'm not gonna take away from certain things of what you do get from it, but you're making an exchange when you do it, and you have to be prepared for that exchange. Like, you're getting moments of temporary pleasure, but then you pay back with your time, energy, and money, because it costs you money. That's one thing for sure. You'll make a lot more money sober. It takes your energy, because you're hungover the next day. You can't operate on the same brain wavelengths. You just can't physically be as good. You can't physically be as capable. So you're losing energy, and because you're losing energy and not able to perform to your best, you're losing time. So if you want to keep doing your vice or indulging in these harmful substances, you can do that perfectly fine. But you just have to be realizing and be conscious of what you're giving up. You are giving up your time, energy, and money. So if you want to improve your life, what do you think you have to do? You gotta cut that shit off completely. Like, you just gotta cut it off completely, because when you're in the building stage, you need momentum, and you will not get the full potential of your momentum if you keep indulging in that shit. That's just a matter of fact. I lost momentum time and time again. So I'm telling you from the position of utmost experience, don't do it. Today is the weekend. Don't do it. Don't drink. Don't take drugs. Don't go out with those friends who want you to. Don't do it. You're gonna waste your whole fucking weekend. Build. Build, my brother. Build, my sister. build something worthwhile. Come on, man. There's so much beauty to life, I swear to God. When you're walking in this promised land, when you're high of life, you can't imagine it. There's no synthetic high that can replicate this, because those shit are all fake. You're doing it to feel good, yeah? I feel 10 times better than you and I'm sober, bitch. Come on, man. Excuse my French. But I just hate seeing people lose their potential, lose their life, all to this shit, because I've seen it too much, man. I see it day to day. And I see people be convinced by other people that they should do that shit. Like it's cool, like it's calm. At the end of the day, it's all your choice. You can do that shit. You will have some fun with it. But you gotta be aware of the price that you're gonna pay. Because the people, they don't tell you about the price you're gonna pay. That is what I'm here to do. To explain to you the price. Because I don't think it's fair if you just think these things are all normal and it's a part of life without knowing what it costs you. And without knowing how life is without that shit. You know what I'm saying? That is what it's all about, man. So yeah, my people, it's just a quick video for you since it's the weekend. Just remember this shit, man. Come on, man. Remember, we all have a choice. Elevate or deteriorate. Love.